Cetus Lapidus, Josh. That was wonderful.
Oh my god. Welcome everyone to the Decom Podcast.
Oh my god.
Cetus Lapidus.
Can you guess what we watched, everybody?
They can't, because no one's heard of this movie. I don't think people know the Xenon trilogy.
You don't think so?
I don't think they do anymore.
Like, people, they have to. Audience, oh wait. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tell us in the comments if you know about the Xenon trilogy, aside from our Decom podcasts.
Yeah. You have to, right? Like, I feel like, well...
Darian will have a crisis major.
I will have a crisis major.
Have not. He'll blow an O-ring on stream.
Oh my god. I gotta go ice, you know? That's fine. It's alright. Man. You put it like very correctly earlier, saying the Cheetah Girls conundrum. You know, not as good.
Yeah, because we watched the second.
Yeah, the sequel.
Xenon, the sequel.
Xenon, the sequel is what it's called. That's the full title of the film.
I love that. I love that. That's what it's called.
Let's go.
This movie fucking sucked.
It wasn't good.
I don't know what's happening. It's long. It's boring.
Yeah, there was nothing memorable about it like the first one.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if that was just because of the novelty of it that we remember, but it felt...
Well, like, because the novelty is worn off at this point, right? Because when you get to the second movie, all the lingo is now just lingo.
Yeah.
We can laugh about, like, the whole, like, crisis mode extreme.
Yeah, like, and there was so much.
There was so much.
It did not, none of it, no matter how far we got through the movie, none of it felt as organic as in the first one.
No.
It did not.
No.
Truthfully.
I was sad that we didn't get, like, two variants on the lingo. Like, it's bad, but I do really like how in the first movie they had different lingo between the space station, or the space colonies,
space
and then Earth. Yeah, the space...
Was it the... Yeah, the space day.
Yeah.
Yeah. As they referred to it in the film, the space day.
Yeah. It's the worst. Because it's kind of cute. I thought it was really cute that, like, on the station they would say, like, major and minor,
right? And
then on Earth they would say macro and micro.
Yeah, and the mean girl used macro a few times because she was from Earth. Yeah. You know, but like
there wasn't as much of that.
No,
and that's unfortunate.
It was very sad. Absolutely.
Hearing one of the girls say "Let's rock it," I'm like.
Let's rock it.
I'm like, I don't want to be reminded of that. Because that was a Class B Chuko, right?
Yeah. You don't love Rocket Power?
I don't like Rocket Power. I thought that show was so awful.
Oh,
no. That one's bad.
What about stacked against the other Klakichitupos shows?
We will never.
Who the fuck has the time to learn to say that studio name? No one. See, even the little, like, weird robot thing that they sit that doesn't say it right.
That's Jukel.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't like Rugrats. I don't. Do I like Wild Thornberries the most?
Is it the most tolerable? Is that why you like it the most?
I think it's more just like I tolerate that one more. And I never really watched that much of As Told by Ginger.
Okay, we'll fix that.
We'll fix that.
We'll fix that.
Oh my god, I can't wait for the As Told by Ginger cast to go more.
How much Rocket Power did you watch?
You know, it's one of those things where it's hard to quantify it, like when you watch it as a kid. But like when it was on, I never liked it. I would see that it's on and go like, I want to watch anything else.
I see.
Time to play more Final Fantasy VII.
Fair enough.
Fair
enough. I liked it pretty decently. My dad really liked it, so like when it was on we would watch it. I mean, it was neat enough, I guess. Otto was completely insufferable though. Like, he was part of the reason why
I didn't like any of the characters.
Reggie was fine, the sister. She was like,
that was the purple haired girl, right?
The tallest one in the purple haired one. Yeah. She was, and then I also just really liked the episode that Tony Hawk was just there.
Oh my god. So I think my issue with Rocket Power, and I know these shows did not air in the same window.
Right.
But in my head, I like go, why would I ever watch Rocket Power when I can watch The Weekenders?
Did they not air in this? That was the same era.
But that wasn't the same year. I don't think they were airing at the same time, like new episodes.
No?
Either that or it was close.
Yeah, I
feel
feel
like
they overlapped. I feel like they were.
I feel like Weekenders is like a little later than I think it is.
Because Rocket Power aired 99 to 2004.
I forget, it was 99.
Right.
Why did that show air for so long? Why did we let Rocket Power survive as long as it did?
And the Weekenders, it's just because it has first air date was in 2000 to 2004.
Okay, so yeah.
So
my head was right. Okay,
right. But Weekenders was Disney. You
know?
And
so I would go flip to the Disney Channel
and watch the fucking Weekenders. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about? No, Pepper Ann was Disney as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of think about that. I never
got into Pepper Ann.
I enjoyed watching it whenever I could.
I don't think I've ever like sat down and watched too many episodes and like thought about the show. My biggest memory of Pepper Ann isn't even about Pepper Ann. It's more I was watching House of Mouse, and there's an episode where like Pete gets kicked to the curb and he lands next to Pepper Ann.
Ah, okay.
And I just remember like thinking, like just seeing Pepper Ann next to Pete. I'm like, this does not compute.
See, like,
because their art styles are too different.
Right. There's that whole grouping of shows that were Disney, like The Weekenders, Pepper Ann. Was Lloyd in Space a Disney?
I don't.
You remember that show, right?
I don't remember Lloyd in Space.
You don't remember Lloyd? Hold on. He was a green alien boy.
Maybe. Was the Disney era of Doug around that time?
Doug felt really earlier.
Yeah, like it was, because it was originally Nick, but then it was purchased.
Disney. Lloyd in Space, this show.
Yeah, I didn't like
this was
that
2001.
show. I did not like that show. No. No.
Yeah. Ginger, yeah. Amelia. Oh God.
We do not. No. We don't need to.
Don't speak it. It'll come and eat us.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it's not good shit. Not good shit. Audience.
There was a lot of ones like that.
Yeah.
Doug was Nickelodeon though.
Yeah, well, Disney purchased Doug.
Did they?
Yeah, after a while.
91 was Doug.
Okay.
91 to 99.
Yeah.
That show aired for almost 10 years.
Because it aired for a bit on Nickelodeon, and then it was purchased by Disney, and then Disney like made a few seasons.
Okay.
Like later on.
Yeah.
So like it's weird.
Man, you remember Angry Beavers? I do. I loved.
I try not to.
I loved Angry Beavers.
I did not care about Angry Beavers.
That whole yeah.
I was not a Nickelodeon kid.
I definitely spent probably 80% of my TV watching as a child watching Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm not even gonna front. That was what I watched. That was my show.
There are better shows.
That and it was divided up between that and SpongeBob. I watched too much SpongeBob as well. I know. It's so basic. I get it.
Like 6-year-old Josh hated SpongeBob. He could not stand that show. Things have not changed.
Even the most discerning tastes at 6 years old. This one.
It be what it is.
Oh man.
It be what
well,
it
thanks
is.
for listening to the decom.
Yeah, look, Xenon is bad,
but go watch it anyway.
Don't do yourself a favor.
No, watch Xenon.
Watch the first Xenon. Don't watch anything else.
And then go watch Starstruck. So, Josh, better than Starstruck?
Better than Starstruck.
Okay,
better
good.
Starstruck. Darian, you're gonna have to sing "Hero," the song from Starstruck for the audience. If you keep mentioning Starstruck.
No, but it's our benchmark.
It is. It's the new benchmark.
If you compare it to Starstruck, and if it's better, then it can't be all that bad, because Starstruck was the worst one.
I can't believe Starstruck outpaced Chicken Little.
Okay. What does Chicken Little have going for it that Starstruck doesn't?
On the other side of the barn, there's a meadow where more men are throwing horseshoes, chatting and drinking. But there's a row of smaller but still but still barns where different folks are coming in and out of.
That's an interesting sentence.
Yeah, I had troubles with that. Inside, we see a group of men standing over a bar with rounded metal edges poking out of each side. Oh. Okay. We can just barely hear it. We can barely hear it.
Yeah.
Good. You all should be able to hear it, though. One takes a turn to crouch and then lifts his knees, straining and grunting. As he lifts it past his head, the crowd standing in the overhead rafters hoot and holler. The other man, a wild dog who follows suit, seems to make a lot more noise. He roars out when he lifts his knees, raising the bar above his head, as the crowd heckles him. I hope that's the right word.
Yeah, heckles.
He pushes the bar higher. There's the bar. On the ground.
Well, we don't get to watch people.
It's never. The bar has never been lower, folks.
It is on the ground, isn't it?
When we do our live watch along of Starstruck, the bar will never be lower. Then drops the bar in the hay,
kicking up dirt. See, you know what? This is a perfect time. You know, that has to be a goal.
No, we're not.
Like and subscribe.
No,
and we'll subscribe.
No,
Sub goal. We'll go ahead and get. We'll do a live watch along of Starstruck.
Cheers turn to disappointed groans.
Oh, what the hell is going on here?
Isn't it obvious? Have you never seen a strongman face-off before?
Not too fond of circuses.
This isn't a show, Sam. This is the real deal. It's where I work out, in fact.
Oh, I didn't know you worked out.
Look, physical, like, normal physical labor can really only get you so far, truthfully.
What do you mean you didn't know? Samuel!
Well, so... Wait.
Yeah?
Does Sam work out? Has he talked about working out before?
I think he does, like, light exercises to keep in shape.
Right. I get that.
You know, he kind of has to look good for his job.
He has to, but, like,
yeah.
He doesn't assume that people work out to maintain a workable physique if they work in a very physical...
You know, Samuel's not a smart person, right?
Yeah, this is true.
What, you think you're the only one? Or did you just assume I couldn't afford proper equipment?
I didn't say that.
He starts laughing.
Relax, Sam. I cannot afford my own equipment. But we all chipped in to share a space like this with the community.
I see the next group of men bending over bars.
How the hell are you supposed to build muscle like that?
I think about a set of kettlebells that give me more resistance than I'd ever need to build muscle.
So he has kettlebells.
Yeah.
They aren't doing sets. They're just bragging about the power that they have.
Seems dumb.
Dumb how?
You can either lift something or you can't. It's just a fact of mathematics.
Now he's here talking about mathematics.
Yeah.
Samuel.
Dummy boy Samuel.
Mr. Ayers. Professor Ayers, even. Are you...
Mathematics?
Rhombus.
Algebraic. Man, remember that era when Adventure Time was just a short on YouTube?
I miss that.
I also miss that. There was something so pure about it.
Right.
He was Penn. He wasn't Finn.
His name was Penn. I was always hoping for an episode where Penn showed up.
Yeah, right.
And just everyone else in OO knew who Penn was.
And then
except for Finn.
Yeah. Like even Jake.
Yeah, it's like,
because Jake was there.
I really wanted. I was like, oh yeah, he's a kid I used to go on adventures with.
I remember when we went to go see Abraham Lincoln, because they tie in Abraham Lincoln being on the moon still.
Yeah.
But like, it just doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't.
It just doesn't.
It didn't.
I like Adventure Time. I like what we got, but man,
I stopped after like 3 seasons. I don't know where that show went.
It went places.
Okay.
I did watch the final scene and got emotional, even though I hadn't watched the show in like 3 years.
That's fine. Whatever.
But I'm just like that, so.
Oh, well, yeah. The more muscle you have, the more you can lift.
Is that so?
Yup.
So, who has more muscle, Sam? You or me?
Duh.
I never really thought about that before. There's just more of him than me.
Samuel!
But I think I'm healthier. Oh, Sam. I might even have more muscle than him.
Sam.
I suppose I'd say me.
Oh my god.
Is that so?
I reckon it is.
And why is that?
Well, I've got more stamina.
Uh-huh.
And I'm mostly just muscle.
Right.
So I figure I can lift more. Much easier for all of those, gases? Gases? Gases?
Mm-hmm.
Gas?
Gases?
Gases I take in to, go to all the right places and give me power.
Gases?
Yeah.
He nods and starts to whistle. Then he goes up to the tall falcon standing over the men, judging them.
Can we go next?
What?
The judge whistles through his beak, and the other two men... Why do we never see the birds? We always get told there are birds in these places, never a portrait.
No bird rep, sorry.
There's a gross inequality here.
Though, you know what? If you guys are listening to devs, if you want to add a portrait...
Oh my god, no. Hey, y'all done? The German Shepherd nods his head, backing away from one bar while the polar bear groans and stretches. We got a polar bear! Hopping away.
You do like them, don't you?
Polar bears are cute.
They're pretty cool. Pretty nice.
Have at it.
What do you mean, have at it?
Hold on now. I came as fast as I heard.
No, it's just that he's running. He's like, Sam's gonna try to lift shit.
I want to see this man fall flat on his face.
Let's go.
I want to be there. Oh no. He's here? Looks like the new guy's got some fight in him after all.
But putting him against Nick, is that really fair?
Hush on up. Y'all mess with their momentum. Paul slaps me on the shoulder. Hard. Let's see if those muscles aren't just for show.
They super are, though.
I mean, that is what his work is for.
Yeah, true.
It's muscles to show off, not for function.
To be appealing to look at.
Yeah. A one-note laugh escapes my breath.
What? They catch your eye?
Y'all catch my paws if you don't stop stalling.
He's saying you want to catch these hands, Sammy boy.
I stumble forward, almost hitting my shin on the bar. It feels like everybody in the room is looking at me now.
Can we just call it a draw?
Oh my god.
I don't even know how to hold this damn thing.
With your hands. With your paws. I feel a little bit hot under the fur. This is stupid.
Like so.
He crouches and lifts it almost effortlessly, of course. I lean down, shaking my head, and I hear people laugh.
You have to spread your feet.
Just everyone's here watching Sam fail.
Yeah, let's go.
My head snaps up. Now I hear, now he appears and chatting me up. He always shows up when I least expect him to.
And do not lock your knees.
I reposition my feet and bend down. It's heavy, but not too heavy.
Okay. See? I lifted the thing. Easy.
Now do this.
He blows out air from his lungs, then inhales. Then he lifts the bar above his head, locking in place and smirking at me.
I gave you a head start.
The crowd is going wild. They're already on his side.
Then let me, catch up.
Clean jerk, let's go.
Oh, he unbuckled.
Yeah, and that one's got Paul shirtless. And Philippe, too.
Oh, everyone out here.
Well, yeah, it's hot, sweaty. And look at that bull man in the back.
Oh, man.
What a cool guy.
Still no bird.
No bird. There's a
goat?
Bobcat, perhaps?
I'm seeing horns.
Is it horn or ear?
No, these are ears.
Ear.
Right?
Okay, yeah, so horn.
So
yeah,
goat.
and look at goatee. Yeah, kind of a
goat.
goat man.
Goat.
I really like this one actually.
This one's
really
funny.
This one's really
This
cute.
is fun.
Look at Sam's fucking face.
He's trying. The weight feels a lot heavier when I have to use my forearms as well as my biceps to support. I hear myself groan.
That stings.
Pain is temporary. Pride is forever.
I've never heard him talk like this. He's smiling and barely breaking a sweat. People are cheering for him, encouraging his strength. I start to wonder if I've ever seen him this comfortable. The closest I've ever come was when he's in bed with me. Shit. This is getting way too heavy.
Can we stop now?
We can stop anytime we want.
Once you quit, like a quitter.
Quitter.
But if you put your bar down first, you have to admit that I have more muscles than you.
But is that really true? I mean, I knew you were stronger.
So what are you waiting for? Just put the barbell down.
Does this mean he's healthier than me too? He's got a healthier looking gut. I always thought Nick was struggling to get by. Maybe I was worse off than him. That's probably true.
Probably true.
The way that Sam's talks about his diet
Yeah.
and his lifestyle, I'm like, Sam, you're on par with me.
He just like me for real,
He's just like me for fur.
No. Not the fur.
No, the protagonist that's just like me is definitely like Chunter. Good old Chase Hunter.
Why do you call him Chunter?
I heard Ian say it like that, and I'm like, I kind of think that's funny. I like hearing that. It was Chunter.
Oh.
Chase is just like me for real.
You do cosplay him pretty frequently.
Or maybe he's just doing well in spite of everything. Doing better than all of us. The way he laughs sounds the most alive I've ever heard anybody be. No. I feel my arms start to wobble and try to drop the bar as gently as I can. He's still holding on to it, hitting up, whatever, smiling down at me. He is taller. I can tell from the twitch in his arm and the sweat on his brow that the weight was getting to him as his two toe. Yes.
Yeah.
Toe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But he still manages to hold it all without breaking. I want to know how. What makes me brittle? Yeah, what makes me brittle, and what makes him like rubber? I don't know, calcium? I want to know more. Want to know how. That's more applause. More applause.
Yeah. Are you good?
I couldn't read this word for a moment.
Applause.
This looked like a pause.
A pause. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Or apples.
Applesauce.
I was about to say apples.
Applesauce. There's more applesauce.
Yeah. As he sets the weights down gently into the dirt. Fuck it. I don't need to be thinking about this right now. Now that we're done with being sidetracked, I try to remind Nick why we're here in the first place, bringing my voice to a whisper in his ear.
You should approach Yao before we lose him again.
It is not enough that we have found him. We need the right place and the right time to approach him.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, here where it's just dudes being bros.
Oh my god, just take out a Glock, shoot him in the knee, and drag him to where you need to.
I don't know if the Glock was invented at this point.
Will one into existence.
You'll have like a Colt maybe, like a revolver. I don't think semi-automatic.
It's Echo. One can fall from beneath the universe.
You see Ghoulish Flynn like appear in the corner and just drop a Glock and disappear back into the shadows.
The gun is in play. We follow him over to the area of the barn where there's an array of equipment. Yao was on the floor, supine, holding 2 dumbbells in his hand. He lifts his arms, then his torso, folding over himself with the weights in each hand.
Hey there.
He doesn't answer. I look at Nick and point my thumb at him. He just shrugs and starts picking up weights to try out. I shake my head and continue watching Yao. After 3 sets of 10, he throws dumbbells to the ground, then runs to a tall beam, jumping up and over it. I wait for him at the end of the beam.
Hey.
He runs past me, shining with sweat as he lunges towards a rope without knots connected to the ceiling. He starts climbing vertically.
You know, I could do that too if I was in shape.
He hops down, landing on his feet.
Do it then.
I'm sort of reserving my energy.
Oh my fucking god.
Boy! He starts climbing without me. This is really going to be how it is.
You can't interrupt someone's superset, man. Yao's just going for it.
He's doing his game.
He's doing a superset. Very important.
Okay. I see a bucket of chalk and dip my paws in it, rubbing them together, then I start to climb. I take the knotted rope, but he's still climbing faster than me. Once I'm at the top, I stop to take a breath.
Right then.
He starts climbing down as I begin to speak. So I climb down too, feeling one of my whiskers twitch.
Excellent form, Sam.
Probably not.
You're starting to keep up with Yao.
Nick, can you stop it?
I hear myself hissing.
Whoa. What's the matter?
There's something we're supposed to do and you keep messing around.
He sags a bit when he hears me say that.
Oh. I apologize.
Poggle eyes.
I apologize, Sam.
I don't know where that came from, but I love that.
Did you not just say it, like, in something?
No, I heard it from somewhere.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you had, like, misread it once.
No, I've seen it on 4chan before.
Oh,
seen someone just say, like, apogalize, like in all caps.
Yeah.
No, just the word apogalize.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And I'm like, I like this.
I was enjoying myself.
Can we enjoy ourselves later?
He frowns.
Usually there isn't a later. There are personal chores to be done even on the Sabbath. After that, I'm usually too tired to do much of anything.
Right. I'm not used to the long, structured hours that he works. He barely sees daylight.
Just like you. Just like you, Furfur.
Alright.
Have I been acting foolish, Samuel?
No. I mean, I get that you're excited and all. I just didn't want to call too much attention to ourselves, considering what's ahead of us. You know.
Of course.
He takes me into a warm, damp embrace and pats me on the back.
Sorry that I dropped you into the deep end.
I don't exactly swim.
Would you like to learn?
We both flinch when we hear Yao paying attention to us again. Right, tigers are like supposed to be good swimmers, right?
Yeah.
It is not too terribly difficult.
Me and water don't exactly mix.
Perhaps. But some privacy away from everybody might do us good. What do the both of you say?
We look at each other. And Nick nods slowly.
A dip will do us good for sure.
I don't really like the idea of murking about in muddy waters where they might be mosquitoes and leeches.
Mosquitoes and leechers.
Mesquite! But I hang my head and nod, too. Twice, even. We collect our clothes in potato sacks and start walking in the direction of the lake. We're going to the lake?
Oh boy.
I love the lake.
It's like home, isn't it?
It really is. I always liked visiting the lakes when I would visit rural Minnesota, visit family there, and it was like they're just like, oh yeah, just go to the lake.
I mean, it was always fun walking by the lake where we both used to live.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed that.
Yeah. We couldn't you couldn't go into that water though.
Yeah, you could.
I wouldn't. I don't trust that.
That lake's fine.
No.
Some parts of it are fine.
Ew.
Man, I've been down there pretty recently. The whole dam they built across the natural dam, that's crazy.
Right.
You can't walk through to the golf course anymore.
No, it sucks.
Like, I mean,
I haven't been over there in like a while.
There's the big field that like kind of is on the other side of that hill.
Yeah.
Can you walk through the field to get around to the golf course?
Like, I guess you can.
I haven't walked back there since it's been built. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll go for a walk if I come down.
No.
Well, we got too much work to do.
No, I just don't want to do that.
Fair enough.
It's a good 20 minutes of hiking before I see a shack next to a rocky pool. I can hear a small waterfall trickling into the lower waters of the pool.
Is this discreet enough for you yet, Yao?
What?
No. Gambate.
Okay. Okay, we'll just wait for the...
Oh.
Okay.
Did we miss a sound cue? Was there splashing?
I guess so.
Oh.
Yeah, he slips out of his overalls and kicks them off messily before he jumps into the water, making a splash. Okay, I think we'll end the part here.
Okay, for safety's sake.
So I can do editing in the next part.
All right.
So we will see you around, everyone.
Cetus Lapidus, everyone. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Shoot him. I will take the Glock from Flynn.
Josh, you're having a crisis major. You need to go ice.
I'm having a crisis macro. This is Earth, motherfucker.